For more details and free downloads, please visit SupremeMasterTV.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, SupremeMasterTV.com/worldwide.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Thank heaven for our beautiful world, for the birds that soar in the immense sky, for the precious flora that adorns our earth in an exquisite array of colors, for the awe-inspiring and majestic sceneries, and for all the amazing people from the animal kingdom, our co-inhabitants, that generously share their beauty and unconditional love. Blessed are we to be guests on this magnificent planet. In deep gratitude, may all creations thrive in peace and dignity, under the merciful grace and protection of divine love.
Make a change in your life to stop needless torture of animals. Francis Fisher, vegan.
Throughout our world.
If you want someone to do a favor for you, tell him or her, Fa Amoli Moli, meaning please in Samoan. I'm Manaya. It's time to say, vegan is the best food that I have ever enjoyed, because it's so true. The Bouncing with Delight Samoan people would love to create many kinds of vegan delicacies to share with you. May the noble plant-based diet be your badge of pride. Welcome to Noteworthy News, visionary news for an enlightening world.
Visionary news for an advancing world. Supreme Master Television brings you relevant news from around our beautiful planet, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Our programs can be viewed online at SupremeMasterTV.com, as well as on YouTube and iOS or Android apps.
For full channel listings, please visit SupremeMasterTV.com/worldwide. New Supreme Master television outlets. We are delighted to announce Supreme Master Television is now also available in Argentina, Buenos Aires, Chaco, Cordoba, Rosario Rivers, Santa Fe, Tucumán on Center Cable Channel 11, in El Salvador, San Salvador, La Paz, La Libertad, Cuscatlán, Nueva Granada Municipality on Cable Calor, Malicon Cable, Cacaluta, El Salvador Analog Channel 79 and 99, and Digital Channel 95.3. We are now also available on the social media site Truth Social. Supreme Master Television is available all around the globe, broadcasting on worldwide satellites across Canada, Mexico, and the United States on Galaxy 19 KU band at 97 degrees west, across Australia and New Zealand on Optus D2 KU band at 152 degrees east, across South and Southeast Asia on ABS2 Southern Beam KU band at 75 degrees east, across North Africa and the Middle East on Eutelsat 7W MENA Beam KU band at 7 degrees west or Nilesat position, across East Asia on APSTAR 7 KU band at 76.5 degrees east, across Russia and surrounding areas on Yamal 401 KU band at 90 degrees east, across the Middle East on Yasat 1 East Beam KU band at 52.5 degrees east, in Sub-Saharan Africa and Europe on Intelsat 20 KU band at 68.5 degrees east, in Central and South Americas as well as Mexico on Hispasat 30W-6 KU band at 30 degrees west, in Canada Joy TV on Telus Satellite TV, in Inner Mongolia Autonomous Region Buryatia Russia, and throughout Mongolia on D-Dish Satellite TV on Channel 211, throughout the United States on Glory Star Satellite TV Channel 909, also in Canada Bell TV Canada, as well as locally on numerous cable and IPTV networks. Please search by postcode at www.joytv.ca/channel-finder for full channel listings, and Faith TV. Please search by postcode at www.faithtelevision.ca for your local channel listings. Plus, in Mongolia on National Cable Television and in Erdenet City, Darkhan, and Ulaanbaatar on Univision Cable TV, and throughout Lebanon on Channel 111 on Cablevision. For full frequency information, please visit SupremeMasterTV.com/satellite. Additionally, Supreme Master Television is available on media streaming television services worldwide in more than 232 countries, territories, and regions via Apple TV, LG Smart TVs, and Roku Streaming TV. In 111 countries on Amazon Fire TV. In 144 countries via Android-based TV systems. In 198 countries on Samsung Smart TVs. In 195 countries on Viewed-enabled TVs and set-top boxes. And in 198 countries on Pizzazz TV, PeerTube TV, and Zingo TV. On shortwave radio in Sub-Saharan Africa, Europe, North Africa, and the Middle East on 15770 kHz. In South and Central Americas on 5800 kHz. In Central and Eastern United States plus Canada, Bermuda, Greenland, and Iceland on 9395 kHz. In the Western United States, Western Canada, and Mexico on 5950 kHz. And in Central, South, Southeast, and Western Asia on 7570 kHz. And on podcast on Audible.com, Google Podcasts, iTunes, SoundCloud, Spotify, and more. Supreme Master Television is also available in African communities worldwide on Habali TV, in Bolivia on Rec TV, in Potosi on UHF Channel 75, Cotap Channel 71, and Tigo Hogar Channel 15, in Sucre on Cotes Analog Channel 40, Digital Channel 141, in La Paz on Cotel Digital Channel 13.2, in Yayagua on Reflejo CATV Channel 25, in Uyuni on TV Frontera Channel 45, in Villazón on Cotevi Channel 5, in Tupiza on Channel Co-op Tupiza, in Beni Department on Trinidad TV, Lochtel Channel 70 and 19, in Brazil on Channel 14 on MaxCloud TV, Channel 211 on CDN TV, Channel 811 on Brazil Play Spain, and on Sol TV, as well as in Mato Grosso do Sul on Channel 94, on Liginet de Quiaba, in Campos dos Goitacazes, Rio de Janeiro on UAU Net, in Morro da Liberdade, Villa Buriti, Colonia Oliveira Machado, Aparecida, Petropolis, and the Industrial District on Mega LPTVS Channel 98, in Cambodia, Laos, and Thailand on Malamar TV Network, in Cameroon, in Bamenda, Buea, Douala, Karibi, Kumba, Limbe, Tico, and Yaoundé on Southwest Communication, in Colombia, in Pasto, Channel 95 on Click HD, in Gachansipa, Channel 98 on APG, in Coasca, Channel 23 on APG, in Quindío on Legon Communications, CNC Quindío Channel 2, in Medellin, Buena Vista, Sucre, Cordoba, Mompox, Bolivar Department, Santa Ana, Magdalena Department on Cosespu TV and Vivo TV Channels 2 and 9, and in Bolivar and Cartagena on Telebolimaster TV.
In today's news, Japan supports nutrition program for refugees in Rwanda. COVID-19 surges in United States with Omicron subvariant dominant. Israel invests $4.8 million in climate change youth education. Researchers in Australia believe Earth's inner structures more fluid than previously thought. British man offers home to Ukrainian refugee family. US-based nonprofit has delivered vegan food aid to people in need during pandemic. And High Court of Ecuador recognizes legal rights of wild animal people. All this and more on Supreme Master Television, your constructive global network.
Japan pledged 2.5 million US dollars to provide Rwandan refugees nutritional assistance. The contribution will improve food security and nutrition for 55,445 refugees in Mahama camp in eastern Rwanda through the United Nations World Food Programme, or WFP. Supplementary provisions will be given to over 9,000 of the most at risk, including infants, pregnant and nursing mothers, and those with HIV and tuberculosis. The program will also offer a healthy mid-morning snack to pre-primary school children in the camp and host community. According to Edith Hines, WFP representative and country director in Rwanda, Japan's generous contribution will enable WFP to procure over 1,800 metric tons of food commodities locally, including nutritious foods to support the most vulnerable children, men, and women in Mahama camp. Japan is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Compassion, Generosity, and Animal Protection Laureate. Our heartfelt thanks Government of Japan and World Food Programme for supporting the health and well-being of the refugees in Rwanda. May these resilient people soon enjoy abundance and be blessed with safety and security in divine resplendence.
Omicron subvariant surges in United States as COVID-19 cases rise in general. The U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention reported that the BA2.12.1 Omicron subvariant of the coronavirus was responsible for 58% of COVID-19 cases in the country for the week ending May 21, 2022. In New York and New Jersey, where the numbers with the disease have risen more quickly, the subvariant accounted for more than 77.8% of infections. Overall, the total number of COVID-19 cases in the USA was on the rise, with over 100,000 infections a day. Our prayers are for the pandemic to soon end in the United States and the world. May God grant us all the wisdom to choose the pure vegan lifestyle for health and vitality.
Don't worry about COVID-19, just make war. Then you will suffer much more horribly here on Earth and forever in hell.
Up next, Israel invests $4.8 million in climate change education. We'd like to thank the water pipeline workers for installing new water pipes in our neighborhood to channel clean water from a nearby reservoir. Please stay for more forward-thinking news on Supreme Master Television.
For more details and free downloads, please visit suprememastertv.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, suprememastertv.com/worldwide.
with a spatula. Next, spoon the mixture onto a dehydrator tray and use your fingers to flatten it into a circle approximately a half an inch or 12 millimeters thick. After that, cover it with a sheet of parchment paper and use a rolling pin to flatten it to about a quarter inch or 6 millimeters thickness. Use a knife to score the size and shape of crackers you prefer. Set the tray in the dehydrator at 38 to 42 degrees Celsius for 6 to 8 hours or until the crackers are dried out and crispy. Alternatively, bake the crackers at 150 degrees Celsius until crisp. Finally, store these in a tightly sealed container. Just grab them the next time you're craving a healthy snack. Much love for being veg and going green to save the planet for all humans and us all co-inhabitants. Thank you for watching. And now for the weather around the world.
Israel invests in climate change education for upcoming generation. Israel's Environmental Protection Ministry is allocating $4.8 million to educate the nation's youth through a comprehensive program focused on Earth's changing climate, its existential threat, and strategies to live more sustainably. To help achieve carbon neutrality by 2050, the Education Ministry, Environmental Ministry, and the Council of Youth Movements have jointly developed the collaborative training program. The youngsters are given the knowledge and encouragement to live a more planet-friendly lifestyle. Israel is a Shining World Leadership Awards for Humanitarianism and Caring recipient, as well as a Shining World Caring Leadership Award and Shining World Leadership Award for Peace laureate. Kudos Israeli government for initiating this educational program. May our world quickly adopt a fully vegan diet to save our planet in heaven's grace.
Australian researchers propose hot formations within Earth more fluid than originally thought. Scientists from the University of Wollongong recently published an article in the journal Nature that hypothesizes that structures deep in the Earth shift in a similar manner to the continents on the surface. The model developed by the team shows that the constructs beneath Africa might only be 60 million years old, which is much less than previous assumptions. Furthermore, volcanic activity on the surface could be related to both moving and stationary structures at the base of the mantle. The researchers suggest that understanding the mechanisms of the deeper, solid Earth will help us know how life evolved and future possibilities. Such interesting news, University of Wollongong scientists, on the changing nature of the inner Earth. In the wisdom of the Providence, may our deepening knowledge of the planet help to drive a greater awareness of the need to preserve our precious home.
Big-hearted man in United Kingdom invites Ukrainian refugee family to live in his newly bought dwelling. When Mick Svinho of Cambridgeshire, England, got connected with the Ukrainian family on Facebook, he decided to give his project house to them to live in during this difficult time. Valeria Sartkova and her family escaped Kharkiv when the Russians invaded. All 10 members, spanning 4 generations, from small children to a 90-year young grandma, traveled about 3 weeks to arrive in Cambridgeshire. 2 of them came by car and ferry, so they could bring their Canaan people companions, Mickey and Flory. The generous Swinow family and neighbors provided them with all the basic necessities. Our tearful gratitude makes Swinow, your family and community, for your amazing love and generosity towards our Ukrainian brothers and sisters. We wish them a happy stay in England and earnestly pray that the war in Ukraine will stop immediately, in God's loving protection.
Vegan. Way to go, man.
Coming up, US-based nonprofit has delivered vegan food aid to people in need during pandemic. We are just going to take a moment to be thankful to the kind people who can easily forgive others. We'll return with more admirable news on Supreme Master Television.
For more details and free downloads, please visit SupremeMasterTV.com/NWN, and for full channel listings, SupremeMasterTV.com/worldwide.
Welcome back to Noteworthy News, generous news for a resplendent world. US-based nonprofit has provided plant-based meals to people in need during pandemic. Animal People rights advocacy group Vegan Outreach sponsored the Vegan Food Aid Program from April 2020 to February 2022 to help disadvantaged American communities during challenging times. More than 2.7 million plant-based meals and bags of groceries were distributed to over 119,000 people nationwide. The director of the project, Jackie Va, explained, "We wanted to feed families healthy, filling foods. We knew that these communities were suffering because of the pandemic, and they were unable to get help from government programs." In its ongoing journey to promote animal folk rights, this compassionate organization is now focusing on trying to introduce vegan options in more restaurants to inspire people to go plant-based. In March 2022, Supreme Master Ching Hai presented the Shining World Vegan Promotion Award to Vegan Outreach's co-founder Jack Norris, plus $10,000 as a humble token of support for the entity. Our sincere praises, Vegan Outreach, for your generous assistance. In celestial jubilation, may your noble endeavors achieve further successes as we transform the world into a loving paradise where animal people-free foods prevail.
Supreme Master Ching Hai is deeply grateful to the most merciful, beloved God for all the financial help, comfort, and support to the afflicted and needy and/or any good cause over the years, as a humble vessel for Here's compassion and love towards Here's precious children.
Ecuador becomes first country to give legal rights to wild animal people. The Constitutional Court of Ecuador recently ruled that wild animal individuals have the legal right to exist, not to be hunted, fished, captured, collected, extracted, kept, retained, trafficked, marketed, or exchanged, develop their natural behaviors, and be protected from disproportionate cruelty, fear, and distress. The ruling was made in a case concerning a woolly monkey person named Estrelita, who was taken from the wild when she was 1 month old and raised as an animal person companion for 18 years until she was forcibly relocated to a zoo by the government. The court stated that there were several transgressions of Estrelita's rights, including her original kidnapping from the forest. Ecuador already recognizes the rights of nature in its constitution, and the court found that it applies to wild animal people. Thank you, Constitutional Court of Ecuador, for this enlightened decision. In divine wisdom, may governments worldwide take heed and treat animal folk with respect and let them live in freedom and joy.
A heads up that the following joke will make your day even cheerier. It's called Little Mirror.
When driving a car for the first time, Judy said to her husband,
"Everything is normal except for this little mirror.
Why?
It's out of place because I can't see myself in it. I can only see some cars coming from behind."
And now we have a hotline from Jiaping in China.
最敬爱的 Team Go2 上主中的上主和最尊敬的无上师电视台团队，感恩您持续传达高尚清晰的建议，让人们的生活回归道德。俄罗斯入侵乌克兰后，我很心痛乌克兰百姓的不幸遭遇，希望自己也能帮上一点忙。感恩所有向乌克兰捐助医疗及生活物资的人们。在战争刚开始时，网上可以看到人们纷纷留言珍爱和平，愿天下太平，受伤的永远是平民，点赞乌克兰警察护送中国人回国等拥护和平的话语，也有少部分留言令人刺痛的话。当下我诚心打坐，祈祷乌克兰和平，祈祷战争早日结束。我这样祈祷愿嗜血者尽快得到天道的恩典，让他们能感触得到流血伤亡者的悲伤痛苦，内心由冷酷转向温暖。祈祷更多人理解屠宰动物族人与战争之间的因果，祈祷更多人观看无上师电视台，让道德提升，更好地接收正面肯定积极的信息。诚挚祈祷所有人发自内心的尊敬青海无上师，守住良心，守住对天道的诚心，回归生而为人的仁慈和良知。神奇的是，这些天和平的声音出现的更多了，刺眼的留言看不到了。感恩天道，愿纯素世界，世界和平早日到来。嘉平，来自中国。
Sincere Jiaping, your wonderful hotline was a pleasure to read and illustrates the power of prayer and how we can help change the world by praying with all our hearts. Please continue to meditate and pray for peace in Ukraine and for the upliftment of humanity. It makes a big difference. May you and effervescent China always be in the favor of the divine. Supreme Master TV team. P.S. Master has these words for you.
Wholehearted Jiaping, your noble spirit shines through your words. Through meditation, we gain wisdom and enlightenment, and through prayer, we can bring about positive changes to life on earth. Do not underestimate the power we all have within us. There is so much blessing power available to humans right now. Together, we can create heaven on earth. But first, we must become vegan so that our will is consistent with heaven's. We cannot ask for peace while waging war against the animal people and nature. We must be the heaven we wish for. May the Buddha's light forever shine through you and all the conscientious Chinese people.
Turn vegan? Wow, leading a brand new band.
We welcome your heartlines, stories, and or cute loving animal people clips. Please send them via suprememastertv.com/heartline.
Pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace. Please join Supreme Master Qinghai to sincerely meditate and or pray for World Vegan in order to rescue our world and for lasting peace every day at 9 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Make an alarm. Wherever you are, whatever you do, please stop for some moment to pray for World Vegan with us 9 to 10 p.m. Hong Kong time.
Thank you for your company on Noteworthy News.
May God bless all sacred life on our cherished planet.
We sincerely thank all the reporters, journalists, photographers, camera persons, individuals, groups, companies everywhere in the world for all your contributions of news that inform and bring hope to the people from both human and animal kingdoms, as well as countless other beings, thus uplifting the atmosphere of our planet. May heaven bless your noble endeavors and protect you always, especially while on challenging duty.
Our programs offer many languages. Please visit suprememastertv.com/schedule and suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nos programmes offrent plusieurs langues. Veuillez visiter suprememastertv.com/schedule et suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Nuestros programas ofrecen varios idiomas. Visiten suprememastertv.com/schedule и suprememastertv.com/NWN.
Манай нэвтрүүлгүүд олон хэлээр гардаг зочлог хаяг SupremeMasterTV.com/schedule болон SupremeMasterTV.com/NWN